episode, whatever, Home Alone edition. And we are back with another banger. Hello, everybody. Hello to all the three people joining me right now. You guys are the real OGs. You guys are the lovers of the stream. I was about to say lovers of my mother, but knowing her, three is not enough. Ayo, jokes. Anyway, welcome back to the stream. It's been a long time we have not done this, of course, due to scheduling of my busy time. We only get to do this on Sundays, Mondays, and Tuesdays. When it started, this was, I can't believe I was doing this 7 days a week, one after the other, after the other. I didn't know what I was gonna speak, and right now I'm in awe of what you can do once. You realize there's nobody coming to save you. A 7 day stream doesn't seem that hard afterwards. But yeah, man, we're back. A lot to talk about. The Sunday stream is usually, I would say, the most informative in terms of journalism. Not journalism, journaling. You know what I mean? That's when I get to talk about the things that happened between Tuesday and Sunday. That's a big chunk. And it's like more of an update. I think the Sunday edition should be called the update edition. I think that's a cool boring name for it, and I think it's going to stick. And with that, let's read a few comments, and by a few I mean just one. Jmo Giga Muindi. Thank you, very constructive. I that incites such a nice conversation when you just say Muindi. It feels nice. I don't. I've heard that a lot of Muindis, the brown Indians, or what other types of Indians are there? I mean, the Kenyan Indians, they don't like being called Muindi. Apparently, I've been told this by a couple of people just very recently, and what's the problem with that? I mean, it means the person from Barahindi, which is the Swahili name for India. So Muindi is actually not that bad. The reason I used to not like the word Muhindi is because it rhymes or it sounds very similar to Mahindi. Mu and Ma, if you just switch it, becomes a totally different thing. Muhindi is a person from Barahindi, but Mahindi is maize or corn if you're American. And I used to have such a bad joke early in my career. I mean, I still have many bad jokes, but this one is particularly horrible. This is the joke I used to write during elections, when there was a lot of Baba activity happening. I used to say, man, I hate going outside, man. It's very scary this time, when there's a lot of post-election, not post-election violence. That was 2007. I mean, a bit later. I think it was around what is this? Gideri Man. It was Gideri Man election, and during those times, there was a bit of violence here and there. And I used to do a joke where I said, man, my father, of course, I have to blame it on my father. My father went to the shop, and you guys need to change the word for Mahindi and Muindi, because my father went to the shop and he got scared. He's like, Aman, we have to leave the country right now. I'm like, why, father? Why? He's like, Aman, I heard they are chomaing Mahindi and they call us Mahindi, bro. We are done. I'm like, so that was my hacky bad joke, and no one used to laugh, and no one should laugh. It's bad jokes. But anyway, let's read more comments. John NM. Keep at it. Thank you so much, John NM. Good to see you on the stream. Imran, what's up from Canada? Brown Santa is back with no gifts. That's Brown Santa. He comes with knowledge, which is a bigger gift than actual gifts. So you're getting none of this tonight. Not knowledge or gifts. J.O.B. What's up, man? Good to see you on the stream. Giga. Oh, I thought you just said laughing emojis. Let's just move on with that. So let's start with an update Tuesday, you know what happened. We were here on Tuesday. Wednesday is a very important day. Of course, went to work. I am learning SAP. I'm sure I've mentioned it a couple of times. It's softwares and programs. I think that's what it means. Interesting software. I'm learning it for sales and stuff. And yeah, I mean, sure, I guess. Not my thing, but I can manage it, and people are pretty impressed at work at how fast I've picked up the skills of SAP. Hmm. I don't feel very bad about it. I actually feel very nice. It turns out I'm not, it turns out I wasn't just retarded. I was just having bad luck. Because, yeah, people are like, previous employees, first you have to teach them SAP and then you have to teach them sales. You at least, we just have to teach you a bit of sales and then you're okay. I'm like, you think I knew SAP? That's what they think. They thought I just knew SAP from my previous workplace, and this is the first time I'm hearing about it. So that felt nice. So this now I'm actually, since I'm handling uh, basically my job currently is to handle all the sales inquiries they get on WhatsApp. Just WhatsApp alone consumes so much of my time. Like, before I used to, do the count. I think I showed you, where I think I still have it over here, where I drew lines, and each line represented an hour and a circle represented half an hour. Look, goddamn, you see those lines? Now I get so busy I don't even realize it's lunchtime. Lunchtime, people are telling me, Aman, you're not hungry? I'm like, what do you mean? Of course I am. Like, Aman, it's lunchtime. And then I look around, people have already gone for lunch. So it's very time consuming. It's like, so basically, I don't know why I'm sharing this with you. It's a boring technicality, but I mean, I have what, 43 minutes to kill, so you're going to hear about this. Basically, I sell filters, okay, car filters, filters for what, I don't know, heavy machinery, hydraulic generator, whatever kind of filter that is. I am a part of the sales team, and there, each filter has a different part number, and some filters from certain brands are compatible with this car, but since the part numbers are different, you have to like figure out if this brand will work with this one, and if they're the same. So that research part is what takes a lot of time, and slowly I'm getting the hang of it, how to find the part numbers, the cross referencing part numbers, and I think I'm getting a bit faster. And that's how my time just goes away. It turns out I thought I've been handling 3 customers. Turns out it's just one guy from different companies trying to get the best price, because they think 50 shillings is going to save them a lot. I don't know why you bargain for 50 bob, bro. It's nothing these days. Just let me have this. It's going to make my boss think I'm cool. What's wrong with you, bro? Take the 50 shilling L. But I guess on his side, he's also trying to make his boss impressed. Oh, look, I saved 50 shillings, but we're all arguing over 50 shillings. But I don't think I have the right the salesperson mindset is not usually like this, is what I think. But yeah, I still don't know much about filters, honestly. I just know how, if you want this, I can give it to you. It's up to you to decide whether this is the best one or not. But if but some people are so expertise. They're like, if it's that car, you don't need this one, you need this one. And I don't know if I want to become that professional or specialize in this. I don't know. I didn't say this. I'm not the one who said this. It's just those moody thoughts. So anyway, it's not bad. The time passes up very quickly, so I don't feel like I'm wasting my life. And I thought, whenever I get such a job, a desk job or something that's very mentally consuming, I always have this fear that I'll stop writing. But I haven't. I still have that brain that can, even after a tiring day, man, from 8 to 4, at least 5 minimum, just sitting on a desk trying to numbers, LF 92 38, some shit like this. Mentally I'm exhausted. But I get home, if it's a Monday, Tuesday, I get home, I do exercise, and I feel refreshed, and then I can still do a bit of writing. So that fear of mine has been alleviated. Look at the hard words I'm using. USIU, so work is fine. I can't complain. I get treated nicely. I haven't had any beef yet. It's probably gonna happen, man. Knowing me, knowing the kind of environment it is, a lot of confusion happens, and whenever confusion happens, you get pressure from the customer. Oh, why this order didn't happen? Why you didn't sell it? Blah blah. And now I understand stressful situations. So when that happens, you guys will definitely know about it. So far, so good. Wednesday was the first, I would say, Two Grapes open mic for this year, and it went amazing. No, second, yeah, it was the second one, and it went amazing, bruh. Beautiful. The new comedians are amazing. Some of them are pretty hot too, but I don't do that. I don't get attracted to comedians, no matter how hot she is, because I have seen what happens to other comedians who also date comedians, and it's too much. And plus, I don't want to share ideas. Like, I want to have a girlfriend who's not, or boyfriend. Jokes, jokes, jokes. Okay. Girlfriend. I want to have a girlfriend I could have a situation with that's funny, and I can mine some material out of it, and then I get to keep it. But if both of you are comedians and something funny, boyfriend, girlfriend happens, some situation, you're like, okay, so can I do that joke? Because I'm the one who started the argument, but I know you're the one who finished it, but I'm the one who started, so I know the punchline was yours, but premise was mine, so I'm doing that joke. No, punchline is what creates that joke. Another whole argument, and banjo, the relationship ruined, and it's fucked up. They're basically your co-workers. You have to see them, especially in Nairobi, and if you want to do rooms, you're going to see the same comedians again, and you don't want to fuck up that kind of vibe, and it spoils the vibe of the whole group. Now we have to pick sides and all blah blah blah. No matter how hot they are, don't engage, especially co-workers, unless you're ready to quit, and they're a nice person, they don't have a child, then perfect. So that's Friday. Before we move on to Wednesday. What else did I do on Wednesday? Nothing. I think Wednesday, I just went. I think just going on stage was enough for me for that day. To me, I went on stage, tried some new material, got some bits that I'm working on here and there, some adjustments, and things are coming on well. So Wednesday was a normal day. Before we go on to Thursday, let's read some comments. Okay. Stan, I hope this is Stan Saleh, amazing comedian. But if not, amazing Stan also. Liken the video for whatever dare you'll give yourself. You know what, man? One day we might even do a Truth or Dare edition. When will that be? You know what? Let's just set up some themes for some future live streams. If you do have some ideas, do let me know. But I believe a Truth and Dare stream. I'm just noting it down. Sorry. Okay. Let's see. Maybe sometime in Feb we might do a Truth and Dare stream. But thank you for the support, Stan. Nigel Kyle, my brother with the two first names. How are you? You got a shout out from Ikonini and Andrew Kibe on their pod. What's up? Did they really? Is there a link? You're killing it. Keep up with the consistency. Thank you so much, Nigel. I am ready to agree that without you all, this stream is also nothing. So it is. If it's a win for me, it is a win for all of us. This is me giving you a gay hug, Actually, my religion has a very popular. It's called Jaikara, like a motto. This is the closest thing that comes to my head, but it's much more than that. It's like a belief system. It's called Waheguru Ji da Khalsa, Waheguru Ji di Fateh. So Waheguru is the name of our God, our leader, supreme leader, the ultimate Guru, Waheguru. Waheguru Ji da Khalsa. The Khalsa, the community, belongs to God. So even the community's wins are God's wins. So it's a bit similar. It's a bit inspired by that. That it's not just my win; it's our win. And thank you for that, letting me know. You know what? I don't know. If it's on YouTube? I'll definitely check it out. Let me even note this down. I have such a forgetful brain. I wonder why. This joke only works if you saw the visual. If you heard just the audio, you think, why is Aman breathing weirdly? Anyway, thank you so much, Nigel. I'll definitely check that out. Imran, those are the best kind of work days. You're so busy, the day goes fast. I agree, man. You forget how your dreams are leaving you. You forget how your dreams are dying because it's so slow. And by the time you're like, hey, wait. Is it lunchtime yet? You've done this job for 14 years. You're still a loser. And I agree, those are the kind of work days that work best. I apologize. I am a complainer. Nothing but nothing is that serious. But yeah, man. I kind of like those days right now because then I know once this is done, I can just switch to comedy. I don't need to focus on anything else. And man, just weird dilemma. I'm in a very weird dilemma. Just like career-wise. Is it getting too serious? I don't want to be too serious on this shit, man. But fuck, man. I can't just start a topic and just not continue. That'd be an asshole. Be unfair to y'all. Basically, okay, I'm going to use very general words, but once I get more confidence, I'll probably be very specific. But basically, I also do radio, for example, which is more aligned to stand-up comedy. So it hasn't happened yet, but I am getting some heat from the radio industry, and sure, the pursuit of having a job that is part-time, basically, because most radio, I think you only do it for 4 to 5 hours a day. That to me is perfect, and just early morning, afternoon, you're free. So for my freaking way of thinking, to me that allows me to pursue radio, which is very similarly aligned to comedy, and allows me to build an audience, blah blah blah, all those marketing deals. But the thing is, it's also very flimsy, and on the other hand, I have this job that I've gotten all thanks to Waheguru, Yahweh, aka I just farted. Sorry, Yahweh, but you built the system. And I've only been here 3 weeks, this new job, and it's starting to pick up. They're giving me more responsibilities. Eventually, they've told me they want me to handle a big section of Kenya. They want me to be head of some region of Kenya, and it's very lucrative financially. So I don't know what to do. Do I ruin this relationship that has actually come through for me when I was in need, and they're actually very nice. I have no complaints for them so far. Or should I just keep this struggle and this pursuit? But what? I think let me listen to the offer. I just solved my own issue. Let me listen to the offer and then we make a decision. And you know what? All 13 of us, 14 including me, we'll brainstorm and we'll come up with ideas. Right? Right, guys? This is not a joke. It's a bit of a joke. Ha ha ha. Anyway, moving on. JOB, what happened to the live with Manu? JOB is gonna happen this week. Unfortunately, I think just the new work schedule, man. So Wednesdays I can't do the live because after work I have to straight up go to the comedy show, because if I'm late there, my name's not on the list. So I just wasted my time. So I have to be there a bit early. Thursday was how do I say this? I have a show now. Now we're talking about Thursday. Let me just talk about Thursday. Thursday again, normal day. Went to work. Time went by. Didn't even know. After work, I didn't go to the gym. Yeah, no, the gym is not on Thursdays. After work, I ate, and then I went to Chemi to meet my friend David Masharia. Why am I meeting David Masharia? Well, because we have a show coming in February. I don't know the date, although I should. Shit! Bubble gum. Oh god, he's gonna hit me. Hustle Sasa show. I need to check the dates because I want to plug this show, man. So it's gonna be David Masharia and I. We're co-headlining. but it's at Unseen. It's a mini theater, like a movie theater, but we've done some comedy shows there before. And perfect, man. It's so nice. It's intimate, but you still get a theater vibe. It's dark. I love dark rooms because I don't get to see the audience much. Me, I'm not those comedians who like crowd work. Every comedian is a tool you need to have. I understand, but for me, it's a bit. I think the reason I don't like it much is because everybody else does it, and then if I keep doing it, I just seem like a guy who's doing what everybody else is doing. You know what I mean? It's happening on the 16th of Feb, 8 p.m. Unseen. Get your tickets right now at bubblegum.hustlesasa.shop. Let me even put it down. bubblegum.hustlesasa.shop. Hey, shop. I don't know if I can pin my own comment. Can I? Bench. Pin. Yes. Let's go. Finally use the pin option. But yeah, man. If you're in Nairobi on the 16th, come one, come all. It's gonna be fun. David and I are very how do I say this? Reverent. Our type of comedy is very reverent. We talk about off topics, talk about uncomfortable things in a funny way, and I think that's what comedy is supposed to be: saying things that are uncomfortable, but making you laugh at them. Well, that's our aim anyway. So yeah, so that's why the live didn't happen on Thursday. Friday again, Friday and Saturday again. I have shows at Chemi Chemi. Friday is the open mic, Saturday is the main show, and then Sunday Emmanuel lives very far from the city, and his studio is in the city, but he's not in the city, so we couldn't do it. So this Tuesday, if not Tuesday, I think Thursday definitely. Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, because I don't know if I'm on the list on this week's Wednesday. But if not, I'll definitely chapa the live with Emmanuel. It's just this job thing that has got it into it. Otherwise, that live would have been done very long ago, Bana. But thanks. You know what? I'll pressure Emmanuel to push for the live. Flame Extra Hot Donald Aman Drambu. I like that. I like comments where I can read the accent. Thank you so much, Flame Extra Hot. Good to see you on the stream. We're missing you, hey man. I do be missing you too, man. You guys are very cool. Bazaar, how are guys and girls? I think guys are good. I think girls are going through it right now. If you know what I mean. If you've read the Kenyan news, there's a lot of news about deaths of the female nature. I'll give my opinions on that. Why am I laughing? I nervous laugh sometimes. Okay, so don't just because I laugh at femicide doesn't mean it's funny to me. It's just how I handle nervous, weird, awkward situations. It's bad. That's my opinion. It's bad. What online? I read a comment that said femicide is bad. I agree. Men talk to other men. Men talk to men. Tell men murdering is wrong. Like, girl, whenever such a thing happens, it's never men versus women. Online it becomes that because that's what gets you all the engagement. But in reality, it's people versus murderers. Because even as a guy, I know it's weird to say, but even as a guy, I don't like murderers. I don't like people who kill other people. You know what I'm saying? I just, for whatever reason, I'm just against it, But for some reason, just because I have big balls and huge chest muscles and these fucking guns, and men talk to, people think I know murderers. Men talk to men is such a, maybe I don't understand the hashtag. Maybe that's just me. Because men talk to men implies that I know people who, do femicide. And I'm like, I have to go to, hey man, bro. Look, actually, I'm your close friend, bro. See, me, I'll never lie to you, bro. Okay. The way you you kill women. Yeah, man, that's not cool, bro. I know, man. I know. I've seen you do it. I know. I saw you first time in high school. It was fun. We made jokes about it. You know, I thought it was a one-time thing, but hey, man, I gotta tell you, it's been 7 years you've been doing it, and I think it's time to stop, man. It's bad for your health, and the worst part is, you're scaring the hoes, man. No, you know, stop it, bro. Please, get some help. You think I know people who murder girls and I just be cool, bro? Mel snitch, bro. That's, yeah, that goes across the. I don't know what. We don't. Men have loyalty to each other. I'm not denying that, but even that, bro, like loyalties for shit like, hey man, we're in trouble, come help me, I'm in the police station, I got you, man, I call a lawyer. Hey man, I don't have a shoe, you know what, man, borrow my shoe. Hey man, borrow my car. That kind of loyalty is what men have. But if it's like criminal, you know, most, I would say 90% of men who are normal in their head are also against this, you know. What will I tell my guys? Guys, I think it's wrong to kill women. So who disagrees? Nobody. So why am I talking to you guys? You know. Anyway, you know. And they say being a woman shouldn't be a reason you kill somebody. I agree. But any reason to kill somebody is not a good reason, you know. Some would say even if you have been sentenced to death for being a pedo, you shouldn't be killed. And I kind of agree with that. I think you should live a horrible life in prison. Long, stretched out, horrible life is better than a short one that's cut at, you know, you don't suffer. May need the suffering. So even then, I agree. The killing, even then, killing is the wrong idea. You know what I mean? So, whatever this idea of femicide is, hey man, it's sad. I get it, but it's not a man versus women thing again. I know online it always seems like this because the rage always gets the engagement, and the engagement notifications are so, trust me, they're addictive. As somebody who has been on the both sides of the sites that's sending the engagement and also receiving the engagement, it's beautiful. It feels nice. It scratches an itch that only retarded people have it. Okay, so yeah, all in all, that's why we didn't do the live with Manu. I'm sorry, I don't know what else to say. What's up, Rez? How are you, brother? Good to see you. All the way from Romania, man. You guys, I saw some videos from Romania. You guys are very nifty with your hands. You guys think your phone is easily stolen in Gikomba. You have never been to Romania. These motherfuckers are in the future, bruh. Easily. What's up, brother? How are you? Hello, Amanda. New name. Hello, Amanda. Okay. Reminds me of high school. Hello, Amanda. Then I get a pungi. You guys know a pungi? Okay. Pungi is when you twist your friend's nipples and then you say pungi, and then you give him childhood trauma forever and self-consciousness. It's not very normal. We need a slogan for coming in the live. A slogan for coming in the live. Okay, you know how when you join Ikonini, you say Ikonini. We need something here too, even if it's a small Vande Mataram. I think here it is a banjo. We're just doing Indian insults. I don't know, man. You give me an idea. I would love to, hey man, create culture. This is pretty awesome, man. What do you think we should say? Vande Mataram is at the end because that's how ODI matches. Whenever India is losing and they need psych, the stadium always plays Vande and they still lose. It's fucking brilliant. But what should we use? Chak de! I think that's more Punjabi. Chak de pet! I don't know. I think it's just come in naturally. I can't force it. But if you have one, so far the only one I get is always by Jmo. He always says Muindi. It was just funny. I think we'll go with Muindi for now. But thanks, man. You guys, fuck, you know, this is a bit dope, bana. Jeff Griffin, what's a cool name? What a cool ass name, man. Griffin. I always like the name Griffin. Two Indian Sikhs walk into a Kenyan bar. Oh boy. Kala Singers walking into a bar. Okay, two Indian Sikhs. So these are from India. These are not Muindis. There's a difference between Muindis and Indians, by the way. You guys, you know, Muindis, they'll talk to you and, not let you in their house. Indians don't even look at you. There's a difference. It depends if you're on the skin color, right? Uh, why is it so racist? Two Indian Sikhs walk into a Kenyan bar and the bartender asks, "Are you here for a pint or to start a turbans only dance party?" Jmo Giga says, "That's genuinely a really hard choice." I know, man. I know the comedy or radio and comedy or SAP and comedy at night. It's like, how do I say this? It's okay, okay. How do the only analogy I'm getting at the moment is like the Indian cricket team. Their problem is they have too many good players, and a team only allows 11. So finding who's the one who's supposed to go in is the dilemma. They have a problem of too many, and I think that is kind of similar to me. I have a problem of too many options. Like one extra option to me is even too much. Now I'm confused which one I'm supposed to take. To me it's a good dilemma. It's a dilemma that you get when you're, I guess, on the right track in life. Or you're making good decisions, assuming this is somebody else. I think sometimes I like to think of my life as somebody else's, so I get a little bit of a more objective view than a subjective sad one. And it's not that bad, but hey man, it is a hard choice, and maybe we'll help each other and be gay about it. The CEO comedian. Thank you, Bwana. This sons, man, my sons all over the city, man, doing my jokes. That is true, man. I thought no one would be doing my jokes. I wouldn't call it stealing. I would say my jokes. They're not even my jokes. I've probably not said anything original ever in my life. As I say, nothing new under the sun. But some of them are too similar to be like mine, and it kind of, in a way, it's a bittersweet moment because it means now I have to retire the bit. Not because the other comedian does it, but usually it's jokes that somebody, I used to do them in like 2015, not 2016, like early days in Churchill, and I retired them. And sometimes I go back to those jokes, and since I have new tools, I have more confidence. I kind of know how to do jokes better than I did back then. I try my older jokes, and there's a lot of improvement there because the premises were always funny. I just didn't know how to explore them nicely, and I'm still learning. But I can handle those jokes better now. Now I decide I can't because a comedian has already done the same version, the same words, not the same words, but the same very similar idea. I'm like, shit, I can't do it because then everybody's gonna say, "Oh, Aman stole it from this guy," even though I did it ages ago and it died. People forgot about it and it's coming back again. So yeah, I am the CEO of comedy, at least in the small side of this world. Unseen is a small, intimate, good place. Yeah, man. And if you're at Unseen, that is also where we're gonna be premiering my special doggies. Once the video is complete, the editor Brian Mutai sent me a timeline of when the edit is going to be complete. I haven't checked it out. I've been so busy. I just need. If a day had 48 hours, I would have been so happy. Hella tired, but I think I would have gotten a lot of shit done. But things are moving not as fast as I wish they were. I wish time was longer when I'm employed, but when I'm unemployed, the days seem too long, So I'm stuck. I don't know. It depends on the situation I am in life. But yeah, we're going to be having my special there at the same theater. We're going to be showing Doggies, but that's going to be later, hopefully Q1. But we're going to be doing unseen, David and I. Of course, guest comedians are going to be there. I'm probably going to do like 20 minutes, 20 plus, man. Me, I'm not even lying, man. Sometimes I take advantage of the goodwill I've created by doing comedy for so long. I mean, I have to. There's no. I usually don't get monetary value, until you get it. Uh, but until then, if I'm getting extra minutes on stage because of the respect I have, hey man, sorry, but I'm gonna do a bit more time because I need practice for 20 minutes jokes, and you don't really get it much. The thing with open mics, you only perform for 5 minutes. And by the way, I do apologize if it's too much in the beginning of this technical comedy, but hey man, that's all I know. uh, so open mics are just 5 minute spots, 5 7 minutes, and to build an hour, it's not that you do 5 minutes, and then you build an hour. To do an hour, you need to do its own thing, you know like rugby sevens and the regular rugby, sure, but they're still different. You need to practice one. You know what I mean? It's a different thing, and an hour you have to practice it as an hour, because there's a flow, there's a theme, there's a blah blah blah, there are callbacks, but if you just do 20 chunks, you still have to do it together. Even in the practice is very hard to get over here, but complaining, of course, what else do I know? But slowly we're getting there, and it's gonna be a fun show. I've seen the jokes David is cooking. I think David is one of the closest people we have to like international type of comedy, because everything I have except the accent. David has everything else. He has the accent, he has the cool ideas, he has the funny jokes, he has the hairline of a like it's bad. He's built for this kind of shit, and man, he also turns out he's kind of hilarious. So do come to that show. Easily Isli, it's been 3 weeks and you want to quit? You remind me of me. But then again, it reminds me of how when you don't have a girlfriend, no girl wants to look at you, but once you're taken, they are all, yeah, man. I'm not saying I want to quit. I'm just saying it's a weird dilemma. Like, I have two good options, but I don't know which one to pick. And I don't know if my emotional connection or obsession with stand-up comedy is obscuring the right option, uh, you know, in the long term, that even will improve my comedy. So I don't know. There's a lot of happening in my brain, but slowly we'll get there. And yeah, man, this Mamboya girls, me, I'm getting tired, bana. Me, I'm bored. Me, I'm done. Like, I was, how long was I single? Single for what? How do I say this? 29 minus 4. That's single for 26 years at least. Everything was fine. Nothing happened. Jerking off satisfied most of my needs. You know. So what? Sure, not that bad. But jerking off gets me where I need to be. So I don't need anything. I'm a man of fewer needs, and I'm done with this Mamboya. It's just extra stress, partner. Now you have to learn about another person, their likes, dislikes, and you have to learn how to take on their attitude. Because even living with somebody, like finding somebody, being somebody new in somebody's life, everybody has their own baggage, and it's normal. I have mine. I'm not saying I'm the easiest person, but at least I'm cool and funny. Some people just have baggage and they're not even cool and funny, and unfortunately they might trap you with love sometimes. I'm not talking about me. This is definitely not me. This is a friend of mine. No, I'm joking, bad joke. But now a new person, you have to learn about their attitude, you have to learn about their trauma, and I'm like, shit, as a new person, blah, 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 let it be, bro. I'm done. Fuck this shit, bro. Mambo ya madem. As we are focusing, this is just recent heartbroken. You wait, give me 3 more months, we are back at it. I'm like, bitches are the best, bros. With my girl, you never know. But at the moment, nah, man. Gym, earn money, get rich or die trying. Basically, I'm trying to be 50 Cent. Exactly, CEO of comedy, bana. But yeah, man, and I think once you have a girl, other girls want you more because I think I saw a YouTube video where the idea is you're like a tried and tested product now. Now you have user reviews. You know, like when you go on online shopping and you're buying a product and you see no user reviews, you're always like, damn, do I really want this shit? Because no one has bought it. Do I want to take a chance? You know, very few people want to take a chance there. But once somebody sees you with a girl, like, oh, if that girl she's probably cleaned him out a bit. She's probably taught him how to shave and brush his teeth and shower. He's probably a tried and tested, so he's ready. He has been house trained. So I think that's my theory, and I kind of agree. Not my theory, but the theory I kind of agree with is the user review is what attracts the ladies to the guys with other girls. And of course, girls don't like other girls, so if they see another girl happy, they want to take the happiness away from her. And most of the times, that happiness is a guy. Nothing tastes good like water, man. Whoa! It's like also in GTA, right? Or is it you start noticing once you get it? Because there are two types of thinking. Some people say that was always there. The attention from the bitches was always there on you, but you didn't see it. But now that now that you're looking for it, you're seeing it everywhere. And that's the same with GTA. When you didn't have the car, that was cool, some special red-looking car. Please get me there fast. Some car like that. What a weird cheat code. Get me there quickly. Vice City cheat codes on PC. And once you get the car, everybody else has a car like that. That one, I think that's just coding, but it's also the idea of noticing. Who knows? I don't know anything. Such only in Romania. You know what it is? Whatever link you send me, I'll watch, bana. You are a moderator, bana. Oh, is a kid singing? Bruh. I would listen to it after the stream, because once we played a song and the stream got blocked in Russia, and because most of my audience is from Russia, so I can't have that region locking because of music, but I'll definitely listen to it. Jim Nerico, what's up, Jim? How are you? What did you study in school, Aman? Okay, Catholic school, I learned 844. Secondary school, I did IGCSE. I learned the British school stuff. And then USIU, I did fuck all. No, I actually did quite well. I graduated with honors. I did IBA, International Business Administration. I concentrated on marketing and management with a minor in being gay. I failed horribly there. This guy needs to be straight. So I had to repeat a class. I had to do philosophy instead of being gay. In USA, that class was very popular. Being gay is the most lucrative class in USIU. But I failed. Only class I ever failed in my life. But yeah, I studied those things. And whenever I think of how long my degree was, my bachelor's degree, I always feel so old, man. Like, shit, it's been that long. I have done Ghanta. I have done Bencho, nothing. The fuck? And then I realized, oh, nobody has done anything except my friends, who I always compare myself to. They're the only ones who's doing everything. But why am I comparing to them? I should compare to people who did nothing. Big brain move, and now I feel awesome all the time. Having a Cat Williams moment. Bro, that you don't even know how big of a compliment that is, John NM. Calling me Cat Williams, hey man, I would take a height cut to be as funny as Cat Williams. I mean, hilarious guy, why wouldn't I? Although I mean, I keep getting videos of Cat William now. You know, in the beginning he says, "I'm not here to promote any show. I'm not here to do that. I'm not here to do this." But as a result of that interview, of that, I would say, masterpiece. Most people call it a masterpiece on the internet. His shows are selling out. Brilliant strategy. But no one's denying his claims, except maybe the reading books part, like the minor ones, the small ones. Everybody's like, "Oh, you can't. That's not possible." Blah blah blah. But the major ones, no one's saying no. No one's talking about the joke theft they did, or the jealousy they had in the rooms. You know, the ones you talk about. I'm like, hey, so Cat Williams is cooking. What an interesting person Cat Williams is, man. IQ, yeah, he has big IQ. Uh, like I've never personally, all the clips I've watched of Cat Williams I get on YouTube, always hilarious. There's an alligator man clip I saw recently. I don't know. I think it's from Atlanta. Hilarious. You know, this guy's been. Me, I love Cat Williams. Where am I going with this? Moving on. Search on Google jjspoilt.com. It's a good website. I didn't try it, but why should I try, bro? Is it porno? Do you wanna? Am I gonna get hacked? What is this? Site cannot be reached. Oops. Computer is safe. Good evening, Chodu. What's up, Big W? How are you? I think we have done with the comments for now. Where was I? We talked about Thursday. I did a photo shoot. It never happened. The photographer bailed, who was one of David's friends. So, we just talked about women and how awesome they make the world and how men suck. We did this conversation for 3 hours, because I was talking to men. Look, people say, people attack, women are easy. Women are getting murdered because they're women. I don't personally, I heard people say it's not because of that. I heard they say because you're a victim. You're an easy victim. Even men, we take our security very, seriously. That's why we build these muscles. So we grow this beard. That's why we walk like this. That's why we watch UFC and jiu-jitsu and all that shit. So that whenever in a situation like this, we think we know what to do, as we are prepared. But sometimes we are made fun of that. We're like, oh, toxic masculinity, I'm just joking around. These are not my thoughts. These are some other guy's thoughts, Like sometimes I had a comedian say, I don't know which comedian, but it's probably the greatest comedian ever produced in East and Central Africa. I heard him say that sometimes women want freedoms that even men don't have. And they present it in a way that you would believe that even men can do those things. Like walking at night in skimpy clothes. Bro, even me, I can't do that. And let's be honest, if I wore a miniskirt and a lady wore a miniskirt and we walked through the night at 11 p.m. Who do you think has a higher chance of getting home alive? I don't think it's me. I think I'm going to get. I think I'm going to be target of quite a lot of heating up, especially with the "Why are you gay" audience. Me, they'll tandika me a good one, bana, and so whenever you put up a freedom in such a manner, like, I'm not to be an asshole, but if men don't have it, how do you think you're gonna have it? Not my thoughts. These are just jokes by the greatest comedian Kenya has ever produced. I don't know, you know who it is, but I don't know. It's not me right now. What is this? What am I doing? Raise, well, yeah, I downloaded but never open. It's for hacking, bro. Why did you, bro? I'm delete, bro. Come on, man. Don't send me these suspicious websites. You hack on things, not demo. Oh, this guy's making, okay. Raise, this is why I made you moderator. You're making me the hacker man, but you forget me. I'm windy. Me, I don't hack people. Me, I scam people on the internet. whatever, yo, how do white people not know they're being scammed? Like, do you really think that accent is your accent? Don't you hear it's an Indian trying to be white? Hello, my name is Mark. Benjo. Bro, no American speaks like this. What's up, Chuckle Cartel? Good to see you on the stream, Benjo. Chuckle Cartel, I love you. Easily, Chipukizi is friends with him. There's a place in the interview where he talked about African comedians, I think referring to Michael Blackson not being African. He said African comedians are building. I think Michael Blackson is like me, but in America. Like he's a Nigerian or West African, born in Ghanaian. He was born where? Yeah, man. He was born in Ghana, but then his parents moved to America. He what is his name? Kojo. His name is Kojo. Bruh. He was born in Liberia, Ghana. Usually to Ghanaian parents. Then he moved to America. So he's me, but in America. But the difference is, it's like me doing only Indian jokes right now. Okay, hello everybody, how's everybody doing? Is there so much chilly in the air? It is amazing. It's not even cold. I feel hot because there's so much. That's if I come out and do jokes like this, which I think I would actually make a huge career. I think I. Oh, if I just did those kind of jokes, oh my god, I would be making a kill. I know it. I know all these Indian owned businesses are gonna tell, Aman, please come do business with us. Please just put on social media, just tingle, and we're okay. They would love this shit. But bang, sure, that's not the kind of comedy I want to do. I did it at Churchill for a while. And then I saw my videos. I'm like, I don't want to be this kind of comedian. I want to be one, who that I'm proud of. That doing that made me feel like I'm just doing it now for the sake of doing, just for the fake laugh. Like, it's not really. I'd rather do a joke I want to do and not get a laugh than a joke I don't want to do and then get a laugh. In the long run. Hey, it's tough, man. So I can't blame him. It's if he says he's African, technically he is. I wouldn't take his Africanness from him. But if you're gonna call yourself the African king of comedy and you haven't performed in Africa, I mean, am I calling him out? I don't know. You tell me. Has he performed in a Chemi Chemi restaurant at Nairobi? No. If you cannot crack that African audience, bro, you ain't no African. I don't know. I'm just fucking around. Schools. He's referring to Chipo because he's also building a school. Oh, African comedians are building schools. Blackson has a problem with although I don't know why I would have a problem with the comedians building schools. You know what I have a problem with is Sadio Mane building schools. First I thought it was a good thing, but then I learned he's married a 16-year-old girl. This guy was not building schools to help children. This guy was building schools to look for his next wife. Did you see that? I saw a video where the lady is being dropped by Sadio Mane to her school, and she's like in like the second or third floor, and the children of the school are cheering for her, like, you got victimized, you are victim. He's 20, he's 30 something. And I think worst thing was when I read Liverpool fans defending, no, she's not 16, she's 29, bro. She's just 29. And then you read the story. I can't believe people lied on behalf of a celebrity they have never met. So Sadio Mane building schools. I think many schools in Africa is good, but maybe not by footballers. Those guys have shown, Benzema. I'm just saying. There's a meme about whenever I know whenever a meme's end result is a girl being 15, I know the sports person I'm going to see immediately next with a banger song. Benzema is just that. Anything, oh my girl, she's 15, bans him. It's just, I don't know what he did, but I know it's something to do with a 15-year-old. Same with these other football players, so maybe football players, we need to keep them away from high school, or maybe put them in school because some of them don't know how to read, but boys only. I know, man. Easily, personally, me, I don't care about, as long as they're not bothering me, they're not fat shaming me, but they're fat shaming fat people. I think I'm okay with whatever Michael Blackson does. Me, I'm chill with him, man. Whereas devs get info, it's information. Oh, you know what, man? Ray Ray, it's you guy. You're helping me out here, bro. But oh no, my internet just went, but we're back. Yeah, man. I don't mind. But what can I call out? To call out, I'll if I start calling out, like it won't even reach the audience. Like what's the point? I'm just talking to 14 people, and then it dies with me. So maybe that means I should be more open. You know, slowly with time. Even this is to me is a skill. Talking a live stream, an entertaining live stream. It's also a podcast. To me, it's also a skill. Talking alone for an hour, try to make it entertaining. With time I'm gonna get better, but I have a bit of experience. So I don't know where I was going with this, but the idea is, don't worry, man. We'll make it interesting without calling out people, or even doing crazy things. Like most of like and it works, man. Most of these Twitch streamers, the way they get their rise is by pushing the envelope, of anger, because I feel anger is an easy emotion to create in somebody, or make somebody feel angry is easier than other emotions. Like disgust, I probably think is easy. You just show them your dick or something. I don't know, they'll probably be disgusted. Open your asshole wide and just take a shit. Everybody will be disgusted. You see, that's an easy emotion to bring out in somebody. Even anger, you just say shit that's obviously offensive. Shit like, men suck at women's tennis or something. That's going to get a lot of people riled up, and then anger. The engagement don't see that it's angry engagement. The algorithm just sees it's engagement, and then you rise up again. Like Speed, for example, he barks, he says crazy shit. It's a whole game plan. That guy, me, I respect him. Big. He figured it out. He's in America, but his interests are football and cricket. The biggest market both sides of the world. Cricket, he doesn't know shit. He doesn't even call the greatest player by the right name. He calls him Virat. It's Virat Chodya. He doesn't even know why Ronaldo or Messi are, you know what I mean? But he figured out those are the audiences that get him the engagement. You talk shit about football teams, the other team is going to shit on you, supporting team is going to support you, you get engagement. Cricket, you mentioned India, man, you're sorted. That's good for you. Indians always love validation from foreigners. And and the whiter the foreigner, the bigger the views will get. And if I'm saying, if you really want engagement from India, just be a white guy saying trying Indian food today, 14 million views, mana. So yeah, whatever I was talking about, that's what I mean. uh, easily, I think it's an African 16-year-old. There's a difference. Dude. There's a difference between African 16-year-olds and non-African 16. Yeah, I mean, my man, you do have a point. African 12, 7-year-olds are doing mining, so 16-year-olds are pretty old. You know what? Maybe easily, you do have a point. African, that's funny though. I guess I'm gonna note that down somewhere. African 16-year-olds. uh, yeah, I know of some Kenyan comedians. Come Kenyan. I know how to make at least one Kenyan comedian come. Actually, most male comedians, I know how to do it. Yeah, I know some Kenyan comedians who can do a live unless they are more than two hosts, and it's not even half as funny as this show. Just talking about Komong and Chiki Chiki bitch. Easily today on fire, bro. Where is your till number? Let me send you money, bro. You need this. This guy, thank you for the laughs. I'm gonna tell Emmanuel, I'm gonna snitch on you to Emmanuel. Chiki. Haya marakanjo. Haya marakanjo. Amantu teacher. Amantu teacher. Why snitching was a good thing we had when we were young. But as we get older, we need to start snitching more. Men talk to men, is what I'm trying to tell you. Did you hear about the AI generated George Carlin special? It's kind of funny, but they should not have used his name voice. His daughter is pissed, understandably. Ooh, George Carlin's special. I think I saw Tim Dillon do a chat GPT when it was very early. Just do a joke about this in Tim Dillon's voice, and it kind of got it that time. And I can't imagine. Oh God, that is very interesting. Are the jokes fire? But the thing about George Carlin, I think whatever he said is relevant even after he died. So I don't know what the hey, I should also listen to it. I've heard about it, but it's the future, man. I see. If you notice, most of these Marvel actors, if you work with Disney, part of the contract, depending most of the time I've seen or I've heard or read about, is they do a full scan of your body. Your face, your body, your height. They do a full scan, even though the movie needs it or not. They just do a full scan. They own your likeliness, and I think this is the future. Once they figure out how to just create you, they'll create a digital person. Like Shaquille O'Neal has sold his likeliness to some company so they can use AI created photos of him wherever they want. This is the future, man. Like it or not, the businessman will decide what kind of privacy we are allowed, because it's not in our hands. You know it, me, I know it. It's in the lobbyists. In Kenya, it's in nobody's hand. As our rules are not even made here. As our rules are made at World Bank and then they're brought here, because that's where chodus, bro. In a way, I am with the World Bank, man. I'm with IMF. Increase this motherfucker's taxes. You think you can keep electing corrupt officials? You can keep having a system of corruption and expect nothing to go wrong? Come on, man. On that part, I am with IMF. That's our fault. We have to change as a person for us to not do the taxes. But also them, they're doing it too much now. Because even corruption is there in America. It's also there in Germany. But when it comes to bad loans and bad, taxing policies, it's always poor countries. Why is that? I guess because we are black. Jokes. I don't know, man. I would love to, although to me it's 50-50, not 50-50, but on the other side, I also want to hear jokes like Patrice O'Neill would do now. Like, I'm always so curious. Like, what would his opinion be on OnlyFans? What would his opinion be on obviously cancel culture has always been. It's not even culture. It's just a thing. I don't know what to call it. Cancel culture, I guess. They have a word for it. So why am I trying to find new words? What would his opinion be? But he was uncancelable. That was his thing. He was cancelled even before he cancelled himself, basically. Is what I hear. But I would love to hear his opinion on the Israel Gaza thing. It would be very American focused, but I just want to see what he would say. With the American trans and the American school shootings, there's so many things I would love for Patrice O'Neill to tell me. And Norm Macdonald, if they can do a AI of Norm Macdonald, bro, on his, like, he just continue. But I don't know. I don't think they can do Norm. But you know what? They could. With time. I think that's what the future is. AI will be able to predict every movement by all the research they have on you, They can predict everything about your life, so the future is kind of known. So you just manipulate the world and create more money that way, or machines become sentient and they kill us, which win-win. Either you get a quicker delivery and you immerse in the digital world, or you die. So what's the loss? Now I'm saying, but hey, man, you know what? That George Carlin special, I think, hey, you guys are dope, man. Man, need to check out some cool shit. Now I have something to watch. Uh, special, special. Oh, before you go, what did we do on? So what day was it? Friday was open mic. Yeah. No, no. Friday was the day. No, Friday was one of the toughest days of my life. Hey, but I'm proud of how I was calm and I solved it. So this is what happened. Work was okay. Work is done. Bada bing, bada boom. I have to go to a meeting. I am doing some consultancy for humor comedy consultancy for a brand, for an agency basically. So I'm leaving, and the address is a bit far in industrial area, and I have been busy with so much work that and my car doesn't have a fuel low indicator light. So I just keep driving, and I get lost. I'm like, yo, I'm here. Where are you? They're like, oh, they send me a location of where they exactly are. It's about 12 minutes away. And as I'm driving to the correct address right now, my car jerks. And I know what that means, because it's not the first time fuel has run out of my car. I'm very embarrassed to admit that. But life has really done me a solid, but it's not the first time this has ever happened to me. But I'm like, shit, it's at night, it's about to rain, what am I going to do? And it was in an area in Old Mombasa Road. Let me even give you that. Old Mombasa Road, there are no petrol stations around. At night, hardly any piki is there. Piki is a small two-wheeler with a motor in between. A motorbike, some would say, which are usually taxis. None of them were around, so this is what I did. I'm like, okay. I jerked my car to the side of the road, parked it nicely over there, so at least I don't bother traffic. It was at night. I went on my phone. Uber Boda. Call an Uber. Even he's lost. It's such a weird place. He takes 20 minutes to come. The app says I have to give him 180. I'm like, bro, take me to a petrol station and bring me back. I give you 400. He's like, sawa, bro. So, I sat behind. I had them. Here you need a metal can, metal mitungi basically, to get petrol. So we go to the petrol station. I tell him, give me petrol. We take petrol. We go back. Now look, my metal can is built in such a way that I need a funnel to pour it into the fuel tank. But I don't have a funnel. So he's asking me, do you have a funnel? Do you have a funnel? I'm like, bro, don't worry. I've not. This is not the first time I've done this. This has happened. This has happened like 8 times, bro. Relax. He's like, but what are we gonna do? I'm like, don't worry, bro. You can go. I've paid you. I actually paid him 100 shillings extra. I'm like, here, take 500. Leave me alone, bro. Cause he was, he had served his purpose. But he insisted to stay because he's an actually helpful guy. So this is what I did. I had a 2-liter Coke bottle, cleaned out, of course. It was, so basically, since I couldn't pour directly into the, fuel tank, I first poured it into the Coca-Cola bottle, because the Coca-Cola bottle can go into the fuel tank. But he couldn't let me do that, because he thought it was a stupid idea. He wanted to first find a knife out in the road and cut a hole to make the Coca-Cola bottle a funnel, which I think I was also going to do that anyway. But the time we would have wasted in finding that knife, I would have already gone. You know what I mean? So I'm like, bro, relax. I've done this before. Like, trust me. He's like, no, bro, I can't let you do this. I'm like, bro, trust me. Okay, if it's bad, I'll stop. How about that? He's like, okay. I put the bottle on the floor. I just poured into the bottle, made a nice stream, all the red petrol smelling amazing, went to the Coca-Cola bottle. And the look on his face was interesting. I just proved him wrong. And he's like, but umeona wastage. I'm like, wastage? Bro, That's like 20 bob worth of fuel. You're gonna make me feel bad about that, bro? Shut up, bro. That would have gone even if we used a funnel. So relax. So I felt nice about helping him twice. I gave him 500, and I also taught him a lesson that never question a muindi. As we're not jadus. So anyway, I finally went to this meeting. I was supposed to do consultancy, but I think the meeting either started or ended before I got there. So all I went there was meet and greet, create some connections, network, and eat free food, and that was amazing. And I had fun. If you follow me on social media, you might have seen something about it. And then after the food, I'm like, oh guys, I have to go have a comedy show. And whenever I say that, I feel so cool because I'm like, I'm busy, I have things to do, and I'm just going to do 5 minutes for fucking drunk people, and that's the whole fun. And I left, and it was raining. Friday was horrible. My shoes were wet. I was on stage with wet socks, sweaty finger. Oh my god, it was amazing. Good experience, but one of the toughest days of my life because I had to figure out this patrol in this area I've never been to. I'm like, why do I do this to myself? And I still don't learn my lesson. I guess I should get that light fixed. But that's the thing, man. Once you go through something horrible or something embarrassing or something bad like this, you stop fearing it and now you just let it happen all the time. Which I don't think is a good thing, but it has its advantages. Like, am I making sense? I think I am. Like now I'm just used to not having petrol because I know I'll sort it out. I know. So now it just makes me lazy to actually always have a full tank. Although I think I should just get a light. That's a better thing to do. So that was Friday. Then Saturday, what did I do? Saturday was also a half day at work. Apparently I did quite a bit late. Came home from work. Guess what I did? Gym. Saturday we did squats and we did biceps, and this time I feel so happy because now I finally feel the burn in my biceps. Before I used to do the 10 kg fucking bicep curl, didn't used to feel much, but now I do the the focused, where all the focus is on my bicep and my arms are gone, and I feel nice. So that was Saturday. In the evening, I went to, of course, Chemi Chemi again. There's a comedy show happening. Tiger Shira was headlining, and everybody murdered. I had a good show. Ty had a good show. Ruth was there. Nanjero was there. Titus was opening. It was an amazing show. I think paid shows are always worth the payment, man. Then what did you do? Then I came home. Of course, ate chips at Chemi Chemi. Fruits of my labor, that's my payment. Chips, that's 10 times more of what I've gotten in other places. So I'm very happy with that. What else? Then Sunday today, just went to the gym, and then at home, just doing jokes, catching up on old shit I haven't watched before. Like I watched Wonka. Wonka is a dope movie, Bana. It's a musical, pretty gay, so exactly for me. Timothy Chalamet is very cute. I'm not gonna lie. A funny movie, not funny. I would say funny. There are punchlines. It's not for adults, but it works for adults. It's mostly for kids. I can sense because there are messages on how important parents are and how important it is to fulfill your dreams, even though blah blah blah. Nobody believes in you. All that crap. But the jokes are funny. The way the series are tied up, the characters, the Oompa Loompa, it's all funny. I like it. It's not a bad movie. I would recommend it. If it's like a chill movie, it's nothing like you can just watch it and like there's some movies you want to become like the character. Like if you watch Equalizer or any Jason Statham movie as a guy, you're like, fuck man, I'm gonna be cool as Jason Statham. I'm not talking that harsh British voice. You fucking took my money, fuck you, man. You wanna talk like that. But this one, you're like, that was a good movie. You just feel nice for a while, and then you move on. So it's one of those movies I do recommend. But I also noticed like musicals, American musicals and Indian musicals. Yeah, Americans need to pick up their socks, man. All musicals sound the fucking same, bro. They always have this la 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 Lo, they just have that one kind of song in every musical, bro. Indian musicals, bangers, bro. Bangers after bangers, different types of song, different genres. One song is the rock music. The other one is love. It's probably like sad, Gulshan Kumar type music. And then you go back to Indian pop. There's so much variety. But American is just la 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 oompa loompa doopa doo doo lo lo. It's just this gay ass shit. That's a nice movie. I liked it. Uh, but it's also very predictable. Like if you watch most American movies, they have this template. I think it's called the hero's journey. Yeah, once you notice it, you'll see it in most movies. Like first, they'll show you what the current status quo is. Then there's a problem that happens, and then the hero is called to solve the problem. But at first, the hero says no, and then the problem affects the hero personally or something, and then the hero is forcefully brought in to handle the problem, and then they handle the problem with other characters. And the first time they go to defeat the problem wins. They take losses, and if it's a good movie, major characters die around here. You know, but this loss has given him access to something that can defeat the problem, and then the problem is solved, and then the world is at a different status quo. So that was basically in the movie. He's a chocolatier, problem happens, he solves the problems. Once you think he's going to become the chocolatier, even bigger problems happen, blah 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 blah. It's the same story, same vibe, nothing new, but it's fine. I like it. It's good. Even the Johnny Depp one was good. Meg, I never hit on Johnny Depp, but Chalamet's one was a bit gayer. Doesn't make like it didn't have much flair. Johnny Depp has a lot of flair. He's older, of course. So even Timothy, but my sexy boy, when he has experience, even he'll be doing those crazy ass roles. But other than that, man, aight movie. Uh oh, comments bana. Check you guy. Uh Big up easily wachana na kisiangani podcast. Hey man, don't tukana my friend, you're right. It still doesn't sound like him in terms of cadence style, and the jokes are not his style. Real funny at a few points. Would have been much better as an original character. Fuck, what are you talking about? The way they did it, you just keep mentally comparing to real thing, and it makes you cringe. Oh, the AI special, yeah, because you can't get you. I think now they can't get it, but I think maybe in a couple of years, if it's something that can improve on itself, the limit is endless. They can take this AI. That's why I think they can even predict your future, your behavior, because they kind of are already. I heard the AI technology was there long ago, but they didn't use it as a chatbot. They used it to gather information on us to sell us products. So can you imagine the kind of AI they have now, how helpful it would be? But they're just using it to make money. Kind of gay if you ask me. Bunny Mac, yeah, man, Bunny Mac, deadly guy. I would also love, although Bunny Mac, man, as an artist, amazing. I know everything, blah blah blah, taking nothing away from him. But me, I was born in Kenya, and he was born in America. So sometimes when he talks too fast, my slow Kenyan ears do not understand what he's saying. So I don't get his jokes. Like I don't get, because I can't hear. I don't understand the words that are coming out of his mouth. Whenever he talked slow, I'm like, this guy is funny, of course. Like actors, when he was doing characters, hilarious. But there's some stand-ups where he's too fast. He has this this African American southern fast way of talking, and it works for everybody. But I couldn't understand what he's saying. The same way most people don't understand Indian accents, but I'm laughing because I get what they're saying. So yeah, that's Bunny Mac's opinion I have. I'm sorry if it's hurtful, but hey, man, I gotta speak the truth. You come to this channel for the deep truths. You have a Discord. I need to show you. Raise your right. The Discord. Discord, till number, they're coming with the new laptop. Trust me, these things are going to come in at the same time. Thank you, Reres, for reminding. I remember. Astra, what's up, man? How are you? Black Phillip show made me the great man I am today. I get why Amerix and Lambalolo the way they are. I mean, I get it, man. But I think environment is also a big factor. You know, Black Phillip's advice was good, but it was mostly for American audiences, right? Some contextual things would not work here. I'm failing to get an example. Uh, for example, if you're a white person and you've lived in Nairobi, the one thing you always get a complaint about, especially with the girls, is how beggy they are. That's the word they use. They just beg for money, like very blatantly. Send me 200, send me 300, which is a very weird thing if you're not used to such a culture, you know. So some of Black Phillip's advice would work, but not all of it. You know, culturally there's a different. But everything else, I agree. How to believe yourself in a man. You know, how to not put women on a pedestal or anybody in a pedestal. You know, those kind of ethics or morality points were good. You know, they give you a good way of thinking about life. But you need to know that some of those were just jokes. He was trying to get a reaction, you know, and I'm sure, you know, even in real life, although he was one of those people who lived the life he used to talk about. So, you know, all I want to say is Black Phillip, Patrice O'Neill was the greatest to ever do it. Among the greatest, let me just say it that way. Goddamn, Friday was quite a day for, yeah, man, Brio, man. If you had seen not even the petrol thing, just the wet shoes the whole way from Mombasa Road till Kilimani with wet socks. Like my feet were so wrinkled, I could like hold a glass with my feet. They had so much grip. Yeah, but I think most of the how do you say, toxic masculinity engagement you know, accounts are basically just that. They're just there for engagement. They're just here for that easy money that, you know, you can get when you rile up people. And you know, it's a business. Once you realize that, you view it in such a manner, you don't take it too seriously, you know. But it's not made for guys like me. Nah, it's made for guys with bigger brains. Me with small brains, it doesn't work on me. Guys with big brains, then it works on them. Moving on, you guys. It's been an hour 22. This live it's about to end. Anyway, flame extra hot. You just had a 2-liter Coca-Cola bottle in your car and you got to the gym. Dear, that's a good question. So this Coke bottle was there as an emergency. You know, my car has had stalling problems. I've always had the fear, even though it's a Toyota, I've always had the fear. So I always keep extra bottles and empty containers in my boot. And this time I had a 2-liter Coca-Cola bottle with the green cap. So it was recent. It's because it's a recent campaign. But yeah, that's the reason I had it. Me personally, I'm not a Coca-Cola guy. I am more of a Sprite guy or passion juice guy. Me, mambo ya Coca-Cola, please, yeah, hatuwezi. But good point. You nearly got me there, but thank God I was not lying. Or do you do your jokes there? I mean, the gym I use is the one at the top floor of my father's apartment building. He doesn't own the whole apartment, just one house. But the 9th floor has a gym, so you know, it's part of the service charge, and you know, why shouldn't I use it to look sexy, you guys? Cheeky. Cheeky! Today I can see a curve, bro. A small one. But it's there. It feels nice, man. Me, I like... Sometimes being a man is nice. You know, if you work hard on your body and the body you get, So it's amazing. You're like a sculptor, whatever. Oompa loompa doopa dee doom. I got a bad feeling about you. Nice on race. You see, we have a vibe, bro. RK, good to see you on the stream. What's up? Just the review I needed. I'll check it out. Random question. Why did you start streaming? Nothing. Just, just bored, Just had nothing to do. Looking for purpose. Some people will say my heart was broken by a girl and that motivated me to do things that I was shy to do. And I'm like, what are the moment to start now? That's not me. That's just one of my friends. He started a stream because the girl he thought he was going to marry broke his heart. And then he's like, shit, I need an outlet. So he just started streaming. And then it became fun, and then he just forgot about the girl, and now the stream is picking, has its own life. So, that's just another friend of mine, not me, definitely. I just started streaming because it's fun. I thought it would be nice to do this shit. You must be first time on the stream, RK, because I think everybody else kind of knows why it's called the Heartbreak Edition. The best shows end with and so once again the day is saved thanks to. That's like a nice Pop-Up Girls show. Is it? It's a Pop-Up Girls reference. Oh my god. Imran, you always get me, bro. Big Toast, what's up? First time on the stream, I think. How are you, man? La La Land was a good musical. Really? You know what, man? Ryan Gosling, too sexy. I can't take him seriously, man. I'm like, this. What problems is this Jodu gonna have? So you just look at them and they just do, and the problems are gone. You know what I mean? Most Ryan Gosling movies, you know what? I'll give it a try. I know it's about love and shit. Maybe it's not the right time to watch it, but I think I will. I found his advice so useful, even here in Kenya. I suggest you do a reaction for one of these live streams. Man, once you get the laptop, you know what? I'm putting it down. Me, I'm serious. What is it? Black Phillip reaction stream. We listen to some advice from some geniuses and then talk about it. I think that'll be a nice episode. Thanks, Astra. Flame extra hot. When you start farting in front of your wife, it means you're comfortable. You just farted in front of us, and what does that mean? And you're continued if nothing happened, bro. Me, I fart. I'm sorry. I eat Indian food. It has garlic. It has beans. It has yogurt. It has potato. Bro, me, I fart a lot. And you know what? I am comfortable around you. I've literally shared some of my deepest thoughts with y'all. Farting is nothing. You don't remember a stream. I tucked my shirt. I showed you my nipples. You guys are crazy, man. This is nothing, bro. There was something. Yeah, and in relationships, by the way, you just reminded me. In relationships, people girls always complain. You're getting too comfortable in this relationship. But isn't that the whole point? Let's just be comfortable. Why do you want to be uncomfortable in this? What's with the need of having this? What are we doing? We just need to be comfortable. Yeah, man. Let's not go on a date. I think it's fine. Let's save money. Let's chill. Let's watch a movie. Why do I have to always keep having these adventures like it's an episode of something and everything? There needs to be a plot and blah blah blah. Why can't we just chill? I'm just stupid. I don't understand these things. I'm young. I'm learning, guys. You guys didn't believe I could fart in front of you. Great job hosting Friendly Fire, by the way. Oh my god, Chakal Cartel, thank you for reminding me. There's so many projects that are killing it right now, and among them is Friendly Fire. It's a roast battle between two comedians. I was hosting the last one. The last one was a ladies special. It was a cat fight edition. Misogyny. It was Ruth Nyambura versus Justin Wanda. Episode is out. Full episode is out on Chuckle Cartel's YouTube page, which is also kind of my page, but mainly Chuckle Cartel's YouTube page. Go have a look. It's doing, man, those videos are doing good views. Camera work is done by Brian Mutai. Editing is done by Brian Mutai. I gotta give him credit because without him, most of this shit would not be out there. So good on you, Brian, and thanks for reminding me. And next friendly fire, I don't know who it's gonna be, but it's a championship. I know the first one was a draw between David and Maina. I think we're going to do a rerun just so we can get a clear winner. Then we had Bashir versus George Waweru. Even that one is out there. Then the third one is Shiko Waithaka. No, Shiko didn't perform. Justin Wanda versus Ruth. It's gonna be championship. We're trying to find the greatest roaster among the comedians. If you do any, if you have a friend who you think can do roasts, do holla at me, bro. We can sort him out with a gig, bana. Astra, before you mentioned about how boring it would be to make basic Indian comedy, but I'm the kind of guy who will do that to fund the other pursuits. Just be an onion layers. Oof. You're right, but the flow, I think at the moment, I'm sure I haven't thought about it much, but the flow I thought at the moment was like if I become a character, like if I become Peter Marangi, that's all I'll be. I'll just be Peter Marangi forever. Even if I switch to Amandeep Jagde, which I think is the guy that actually wants to do comedy, it'll be hard for me to now I have to start creating that audience again. The Peter Marangi audience might not fully translate because they know me as Peter Marangi guy. Jokes about pili pili and unaja mimi nafanya business ya filter. That's kind of funny actually. Like if I kept doing that and then one day just come, hey, what's up everybody? How's everybody doing? My name is Amandeep. Anybody believes in reincarnation? Anybody? You? Good to see you again. I think building that audience would be the same way of starting again from scratch. But yeah, man, I haven't thought about it, but that's kind of what I'm doing now with the other things to support this thing, and those other things don't really define this thing. Does that make sense? I hope it does. I'm trying to do this quick because I'm getting tired. I have to get to work. It's already 11. I'll have sleep for 7.5 hours. That's at least 3 hours more than I need. So we're good with time, guys. Us stick people get that arm curve for free, but then it's worthless. Oh, bench. Whereas I'm hacking the program that wants to hack me. Hey, you guys, smart people in the chat. Is there a way, Astra, is there a way to keep track of all these events? I only see on the day of. Oh, yes. You can check out my website, amandeep.co.ke, or you can follow a stand-up collective and Punchline Comedy Club Nairobi on Instagram. And all the information is there. But hey, man, you're right. I should be pushing this shit on my socials, man. Why am I so lazy? How am I a social media influencer and I'm not influencing people to come to my show? This is Astra. When you call out, and I accept the flaw. You're right. You're removing the hacker script, BRB. Hey, man, we will be here. Wink, wink. Yeah, I watched Friendly Fire too. I didn't expect the winner to win. I thought the other girl won. The other girl was naturally way funnier, and the judges gave it to the other girl not to make her quit comedy. Dude. First of all, Flame Extra Hot, I gotta give it to you. That was a good roast. First of all, you refuse to learn their names. You just call them the other girl and the other girl and the girl and the other girl. So that way you're in the right mindset for a roast. And you know what? I will screenshot this and I'll show it to the girls just so they feel bad. Not all the time comedian has to make you laugh. He has to make you feel sad also sometimes. That's funny. Astra, true. Start with your true self. Besides, what you're already building is working and growing, and we're here for it. The ground is ready for stand-up comedy. Astra, this is the kind of words I'm here to listen to. Thanks. I follow on Instagram, but maybe you don't buy ads or something. I used the website. I think so. Instagram, I think social media just sucks now. They don't show you the person you follow. They just show you algorithm shit. Like just go in your timeline. Only 2 people out of 5 are people you follow. The rest are just cat videos. Depends on your algorithm, right? Cat videos, big potato videos, you know. But you're right, Instagram doesn't show you people you follow. And if you click on only show me people I follow, the posts are garbage. You don't want to watch it. You don't want to browse Instagram anyway. So that's a good thing. You know, less phone usage. Uh, you need to buy story ads for your followers. Ah, man, that's what Instagram wants. They want me to pay money, and then once I see the results, they want me to keep paying money. But I will. You know what? You're right. I'll figure out a way on improving the social media without paying, because the paying will get too expensive, and then, you know me. How long can I keep a job for? Oopsie. Anyway, guys, I think an hour 35. This is the longest I've done. That's what she said. Booyah! Finally a joke. Hey man, I don't even. Thank God I did some jokes in between, because today we didn't get any time to do specific jokes. But you know what? That was a good day in the office. It's not even the office. This is fun. Thank you guys. See you tomorrow. First day of the working week. Can't wait to update you on all the sales I did. What's this comment? All these for profit platforms get shitified at some point. For profit, yeah. I think once like bad example again, but once India started controlling cricket because of all the money generates, cricket's popularity is kind of shrinking, because they're just using it to make money instead of, you know, expounding the game. So yeah, for profit platform is a bit tricky. It works. A business is a business. Good night, Papa Sikmas. Good pun. Sikmas. Very good pun. A great stream, Muindi. Thank you so much, Imran. Flame extra hot Vande Mataram. Guys, you guys have never heard of Vande Mataram. You know what? Today I'm going to make you listen. Vande Mataram. Vande. 62 million views. A.R. Rahman. This guy made. This is the same guy who made Jai Ho. Kuntaku Dum Dum. Cheeky. Building. Vande Mataram. Vande Mataram. Check it again, the back. This stream is getting blocked, bro. I don't care. Check is coming. Koi nahi